Emma was a young woman who lived in a small town surrounded by lush hills and forests. She loved the outdoors and enjoyed spending time admiring God's creation. But life hadn't been easy for her. She had recently lost her job at a local bakery and was struggling to make ends meet. Bills were piling up, and her pantry was almost empty. One evening, feeling the weight of her circumstances, Emma sat by her window with her Bible open. Her eyes fell upon Psalm 34, verse 10. The young lions may grow weak and hungry, but those who seek the Lord lack no good thing. The words leapt off the page and settled deep in her heart. Emma closed her eyes and prayed, "Lord, I don't know how, but I trust you. You promised that those who seek you will lack no good thing. I'm seeking you now. Please provide for me." The next day, Emma decided not to give in to despair. Instead, she took action, trusting God's promise. She baked the last of her flour into small loaves of bread. She wrapped them carefully and went to the market. "I'll sell these," she thought, and use the money to buy more ingredients. She set up a small table near the edge of the marketplace. At first, few people noticed her, but she whispered another prayer, asking God to bless her efforts. Soon, a woman stopped and bought a loaf. Then another customer came, and then another. By the end of the day, she had sold all the bread and had enough money to buy more supplies. Over the next few weeks, Emma's small bread business began to grow. Customers loved her simple, fresh loaves and kept coming back for more. One day, a kind older man approached her table and introduced himself as Mr. Bennett, the owner of a large cafe in town. "I've heard about your bread," he said. "Would you be willing to supply my cafe regularly? I'll pay you generously." Emma was astonished. She agreed, and soon she had enough money not only to pay her bills, but to improve her living situation. One evening, as she knelt in prayer, Emma reflected on how God had been faithful to his promise in Psalm 34, verse 10. She thought about the young lions mentioned in the verse, powerful animals that could still find themselves in need. Yet she, an ordinary woman, had been provided for because she sought the Lord. Her story became a testimony to others in her community. Whenever she shared it, she ended with these words, "If you seek the Lord, you will lack no good thing. Trust him, even when it's hard, and he will make a way." Emma's journey reminds us that God's promises are true. He is faithful to provide for those who seek him, even when circumstances seem impossible. Like Emma, we too can claim his promise for our needs.